I've been waiting for this episode. Why? Is because one of my favorite songs in Nier Automata, and that is The Tower. Something about it just brings up this sense of tension. You're walking into this mysterious building where things and structures don't make any sense, but yet here they are. And you start hearing the music slowly but surely come to rise. And when you finally reach that high point, you hear da, da, that right there. And it's like, wow, it's breathtaking. You look at the sceneries, you look at the situation between 9S and A2, you're like, just amazing. The entire tower scene is just breathtaking, in my opinion. You're at this final destination. You're hit with a lot of familiar experiences that you had in the previous games. Also, some shocking revelations as well. You see how they both enter the tower and how they're both at the same time their past experiences of how they handle certain situations. But before that, let's talk about Devil and Popola one last time. Do they really need to give the logic virus to Devil and Popola? Do they really need to do that? Is it like in this one they really heavily really relied on the logic virus? Because that's what Clemps was talking about when it was just the game review. If you don't know, there's a YouTuber named Clemps. He used to do YouTube videos, but not a long time. And one of the things is he was talking about the Nier Automata game, saying how they relied way too much on the logic virus, even when it came to the plays and some of the light novels as well. And he said it was just kind of a, overpowered thing, just this, this MacGuffin, just to pull the plot further. But I feel like it wasn't needed here, in my opinion. They didn't need to pull the logic virus. Could have just had Devil and Popola just die out and say, were we useful? And they could say, yes, you were useful. And that's it. That's all you need to do. But no, man, everyone has to die. Which is ironic. Because for the longest time, the god of this multiverse been trying its dangest to destroy humanity in every time zone. We don't know what happened in Dragon Guard time zone after ending D, but it came to this world. It is try to destroy everything with white clonation syndrome, but humans countered that, which created the replicants and gestalts. But they were fully wiped out. But then as years went on, the androids and machine life forms gained sentience to the point where they were humans too. And now the logic virus is back. But this time it's being controlled by, once again, these new artificial gods. And this time, it can wipe out anyone when it wants to. Very, very ironic, in my opinion, for something like that to happen, that these gods that pretty much tried his best to destroy humanity is long gone, but humanity's wiped out anyways. So it makes you wonder what they did with the white clonation sparkle, the spores that were everywhere. I don't know what they did with them. They just put them in a containment center and ship them away. Who knows? But anyways, it's just a very interesting topic that I like to dive into every now and then. But that's it for now. Let's continue on with the tower. How 9S and A2 are handling the situation. They are both confronted with their pod for maintenance. 9S is just being a complete douchebag, telling it to shut up, don't want to hear it, let's keep moving. Where A2 is like her Sindre mode. She's like, oh God, you're always whining and complaining, but I have made you worry about me, and she's even complimenting the pod as well. Like I said, A2's journey throughout this is her gaining her humanity, where she shut her eyes towards the world and focused on surviving, now opens her eyes towards the world, both beautiful and ugly of it, and she's slowly accepting it. She's gaining her humanity, where 9S, who fully embraced the world in the beginning, is now closing himself off to the world, ignoring everything, having tunnel vision, only caring about one thing only: revenge, destroying the machine life network, and as well killing off A2 for revenge. That's all he cares about. So one is looking around, and one is just so narrow-minded, doesn't know what to do with himself. It is ridiculous. You know, 9S and them both handle the truth in different ways, especially the truth about humanity and Yorha. Yeah, they show some scenes. In our last video, I was talking about the origins of Yorha, how the the original number 9 and number 2 were on the ship, and number 9 overheard the plan of Yorha, and even though the plan was scrapped, he went ahead with the plan. But right before the plan was fully finished, A2 came in. Well, number 2 came in and killed off 9, but it was too late. The plan was forever there. So it's ironic. Once again, more irony, where every time 9S finds out the origin of his sin, number 2 is always there to kill him, no matter what happens. In every timeline, 9 gets killed by 2 for his sins, for him finding the truth. This is literally Gold Experience working on Diablo. You know, in Diablo where Gold Experience kills him, and now every time he gets close to the truth of what's happening to him, he dies over and over again. That's his eternal hell of always dying and never knowing why he's dying. Same thing with 9S. However, A2/2E is dead. So, and she can't come back. So what can 9S do in the world where he was actually okay with 2B killing him? Why he was okay with 2B killing him? Because he wasn't lonely. He loved 2B no matter what. Sure, there was part of him that wanted to kill her. As you can see when Adam once asked him, well, suggested saying he wanted to ... kill, ... 2B. So people thought it was a sexual term, others thought it was kill. So in this one, he's killing 2B, the clones, in a way, how he knows every detail about 2B, how she moves, how she acts, how she looks, and all the clones there, they were smiling with sinister look. They weren't moving like she was. 2B was calm and collective, even if she did have some serious agony on the inside. That was not 2B, and 9S knew every detail about 2B. If he could make an entire copy, a perfect copy of 2B if he wanted to, but probably doesn't want to. So he's killing all these clones, so savage-like, until one blew up and put the arm on. Now he's infected with logic virus. The logic virus even got him. Everyone gets logic virus. that's just how it is, I guess. Now on A2 side, she discovers the truth by going to a very familiar place to us Yoko Taro fans, the library from Nier, the original game. And there you go, you search for answers and clues in the game. But there was a one place you couldn't go to, which was a downstairs area you could never go to in the original game. But first time ever, you can go into this area in Nier Automata. It's very interesting. It's almost if that was done intentionally, and I like stuff like that. And that's where A2 discovers about the truth. Where 9S freaked the F out, A2 was laughed a bit and it's like, so that's how it is. I kind of had a hunch, but you know what? I'm still gotta stop you guys. And this is where you see the Machine Life Network, where it's pretty much now personified itself as two twins. Because, you know, Yoko Taro loves his twins. And a lot of people saw it as a callback to Dragon Guard, to Seirei and Mana, where, however, they were blonde, and only Mana really weared red, where Seirei wore white. But I guess some people saw it that way. I didn't see it that way. I saw it more as one and Brother One from Dragon Guard 3, but in red, which in one time they did wear red, I believe. Yeah, he did wear red. After he killed Zero in Dragon Guard 3 and the blood spatter on Brother 1, and then he created the Empire, you know, which caused the cult, which was created, where you had the two faces of the twins. I'm diving in way too much detail there. So anyways, the machine network itself went too close to humanity's data. It was just observing at first, you know, breaking apart the data, getting much as it can, but however, it got too involved to the point itself, without realizing it, became human. One wanted to destroy androids, and one wanted to continue to play with them, to observe them. And now they were disagreeing with each other, just arguing with each other, no matter what happened, which is very interesting, to the point where they start to kill each other. Yes, this machine network that's supposed to be perfect got infected by humanity, and now it killed each other. I don't know what to say, man. It's just ironic. Like, are we really that bad? Are we really that bad to the point where two perfect or a perfect machine network comes in contact with us? We're long gone. But in a way, it's like humanity had the final blow. But the blow was a slow burner, you know? It slowly raised up. The more they were involved with our data, the more they became human like us. And the next you know, as we know with humans, even though we have good intentions or bad intentions, we always end up fighting each other, no matter what happens. And that's exactly what they did, man. They tore each other out. Oh man, the irony. So much irony in this story, I swear. But anyways, now we're here at the final scene, man. 9S, A2 confronts each other. And now, which I like the display of how it happens. And what I mean by this is, in the game, there's a part where you see A2 again, where 9S is fighting the operator that saw him as a little brother. She kills the operator and stuff, and she goes away. I guess some of the directors at the studio like they don't need to see each other, you know. So they like so in the anime, they haven't saw each other since the last time when she killed A2. I mean 2B. So now they see each other again for the first time in a while, having different experiences, being different people, different looks on their face. You know, 9S isn't who he used to be, and A2 isn't who she used to be. They both found results, but in different ways. One wants to protect what's left, and one wants to destroy everything, and doesn't even care what happens to the world anymore. And now they're about to clash. Ooh, man, I cannot wait to see how this ends, man. How this is going to end. What else will they show? There's so much I want them to do, but no, they can do it. Like, the fight shouldn't last that long. Unless they do different multiple endings. The question is, what ending are they do? Not between E, but between C and D. Will they do the one where pretty much she hacks in to 9S, clears them up, and she kills the machine network, and then everything just falls apart while 9S just flies off somewhere with the pod, helping him out? Don't know what happens to 9S at the end on that one. Or will it be where they're fighting, 9S stabs her, and she stabs him, and then you see 9S monologue, and then you see the machine network talking to him, and you see Adam and Eve, and they turn the tower into a cannon to a spaceship, where instead of attacking the moon, it's going to just fly out into space and look for somewhere else to land, finding its own purpose. And then you'll see Adam talking to Diana saying, "Will you come with us?" And then that's where you make the choice, where you will go with them or you stay and you will die with them, and die with the rest of the androids on Earth. I kind of chose for him to go with them, but knowing the reality of 9S, he'll probably stay and just want to die, finally die, and that's it. The arc takes off. Pascal, ironically, is supposed to be alive in this, looking up. Devin, blah, 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 be out cold. Like, there's nothing else left. Everyone is dead, though, so how are they going to do this? Ooh, the suspense is killing me. So anyways, I blabbed on long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This is the Madcrownxox. I'm Madcrownxox. Signing out.